Gordon was resting at a siding. It was a hot day, and the express had been heavy.
I get so out of breath, but nobody cares. They say I'll be all right after a rest.
Just then, Thomas puffed alongside. Get the back controller to give you tanks and a bunker. You'll feel like a new engine. We tank engines never get out of breath, you know. Perhaps it was lucky for Thomas that poor Gordon really didn't have the energy to reply. The men worked hard on Gordon, but they couldn't make him better. You need new tubes, Gordon. You'll have to go to the works to have them fitted. Gordon was upset. While Gordon was away being mended, Henry took charge of the express. But one morning, before Gordon was due back, Henry was ill too.
I'm afraid we have no spare engines left, sir, except for Thomas. But he cannot pull the wee train on his own.
The Fat Controller thought for a moment.
Could Percy help?
The two wee ones together with Duck might just manage. It's only as far as the works, and they're bound to have a spare engine there.
And so it was arranged. So the three tank engines were coupled together. Thomas nearest the train, Duck in the middle, and Percy at the front. Then, slowly, they started.
Come on! Come on!
We're doing it! We're doing it!
Pull harder! Pull harder! The heavy train drew out of the platform, and the three tank engines puffed over the points onto the main line. The engines couldn't go as fast as Gordon, but the passengers didn't mind. They knew that Percy, Duck and Thomas were doing their best. Express trains are not like branch line trains. They don't stop at all the little stations on the way. So this meant the three engines don't get a chance to get their breath back. Soon, the three began to feel tired. Pretty soon, they arrived at Gordon's Hill. They struggled up. They puffed and chuffed and chuffed and puffed. But the express felt heavier than ever. At last, they reached the top. Whew! I'm glad we didn't stop there. Gordon would never let us hear the end of it. But Thomas had spoken too soon. One moment, everything was normal. Then suddenly, it happened. The hill proved too much for Percy. His driver blew his whistle, and he stopped the train. Oh, we can't take you off here, Percy. Do your best to keep your brakes off. It's not far now. But this now made things harder for Thomas and Duck. They took a big breath and they chuffed away. Twin columns of steam shot high into the air. We're nearly there.
We're nearly there.
Together, the two engines summoned a brave effort. Poor Percy had no steam left to say anything. Suddenly, they were just passing the works when Duck found he could suddenly go no further. Thomas tried his hardest, but he couldn't pull the heavy train on his own, and the cavalcade came to a standstill a few yards short of the works. And there, watching from the shed, was Gordon, who couldn't believe his eyes. The Fat Controller who had been on the train told the three engines he was very proud of them.
You did very well to get so far, and now you deserve a rest.
Percy, Duck and Thomas were uncoupled, and a new engine took their place as they chuffed away for a rest. After he had a rest, Thomas came back to see Gordon. I'm sorry I teased you about the Express. You really are a useful engine for being able to pull the Express every day without fail, Gordon. I failed to do so, even with Percy and Duck's help. I'm not a really useful engine for that, am I?
Nonsense, Thomas. The job is hard, but you did really well. You are a really useful engine.
Thomas smiled. And with a cheery whistle, he puffed back to Tidmouth Sheds.